Saturday night and not at the movies. And what's this one? Rolls Royce. She's looking pretty tasty, isn't she? Pop back to the monthly, see what she's doing there, get the old big picture again. So that fibs is taken off from the high point down to the low, simple as that. And that point in day of time there was when the COVID rumours were getting circulated in the news way back when. Now, looks like there might be a bit of a trumpet formation. You've had a significant fall down and a sharp rise up, and that's not a small rise either. How's that bearing trumpet? Trumpet formation. Well, trading a trumpet formation, the main thing is sort of continuation pattern, continuation of a trend. Now, is this a reaccumulation? No, I think it's a recovery. It's trying to get back up there now. It's been in this downtrend since at least since 2018, hasn't he? So he's looking to regain the ground. He's been through all those bad times and the restructurings and everything else at the firm. Lots of challenges they face, technical, managerial, investing, all sorts of stuff going there. So it's coming down. Everybody knew they were open about those profits and where they're going to have to make savings and also reinvest what they have to try and take it to the future, to bring it up to the future, which is doing recently. What was there? Some rumours about some things happening with their nuclear reactors, but with their mini nuclear reactors, which they're building at Rolls Royce. But then, they're bringing up old news as well, and some continuation news, just confirming contracts awarded over the last couple of years, which have been coming through. Obviously, the backlog of work and everything, which has created the last couple of years. Main one there, good one, was the B-52 engine contract. That was fantastic. That's been put about in the news again. I just like the big buffs. They're fantastic. Now, going back to the trend bit, trumpet, means down. It's a continuation, so it's been big down. If that, I think that personally, I'm looking at that and I'm feeling, well, charts don't care about feelings. What charts do like are numbers and certainties, and this one has got a really significant uptrend the past few months. So let's have a look at that, measure that up a sec. And this one, couple of 100% there, couple of 100% since October. Wow, looking good. And so someone's doing well there, really well. And of course, this range flat, there's been lots of uncertainties. Basically, this broadening pattern, the trumpet, it looks like a trumpet when zoomed out. It is the reverse of a symmetrical triangle. So the symmetrical triangle shows uncertainty within the market. A lot of uncertainty within the market. There's indecision, and the market is looking for a decisive, a very decisive move. And they're looking for something. So the broadening formation is a pattern that's depicting a widening channel of high and low levels of support and resistance, higher and lower, or broadly it could be flat as well. And these are capitalised on swings, and day traders sort of they can it's possible to capitalise on these predictable movements. Formed by the trend lines in conjunction with other features such as the fibs and all kinds of other bits and pieces which can be used. There's sort of heightened disagreement among the investors over an appropriate price of a security over a shorter period of time. Buyers are becoming increasingly willing to buy at high prices, while the sellers find ever more motivation to take their profits, i.e., range-bound trading those pivot points along the support and resistance lines. This creates, sort of higher interim peaks in price and perhaps lower lows. Not really seeing the lower lows. It's levelled off. Um, and it was just a megaphone or sort of reverse symmetrical triangle. Also these formed at times of heightened political risk. We've had the Fed, we've had Russia and all that sort of stuff. So that is reflected, isn't it? And then, but really, that continuation has come up, and it's sort of a consolidation, really, looking for some kind of decisive move, and then pinging out. I believe this is the new trend. Is looking to trend up. Is looking to recover and move up. Nothing is certain. Things can move down again. If it does move down, you're going to have to take the range of the trade swing within the pattern and plan accordingly. Let's get some appropriate lines on there. Trend line. There you go. Boom. Let's take that as a median point. What does that come to? Who knows? Right. But it's also got to look at the wider points as well. And also the shorter points. There we go. So these are fantastic opportunities to trade. Trade both intraday swings. And people do get involved with things like shorting, bit of risk, perhaps for the more experienced. It's about having high conviction with great risk management. So, is that really it? Is that really it? Yeah. Is that really it? No, let's bring that up there. Yeah, so it is a high, increasing lows, increasing highs. So that come out, wouldn't it? Yeah. So probably want something on a shorter time frame. See what a fibs does then. If it does break low, so always plan to break low. 786. Yeah. Seems to be a lot of confluence around the 60, 61. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, 61.50 is it? 61. If it breaks low is a careful point to watch out for. And then what's the percentage like on that? I bet it's pretty reasonable, isn't it? I mean, look at that. It's a tasty short if it does come through nice, something nice and safe like at the 5.0. There you go. And upwards, what happens there? Let's just inverse this a second. Looking at the shorter time frame fibs. Not such great confluence there, is there? Yeah, things like that make me have my doubts, especially after a long bearish phase for the last 4 months. But yeah, generally, these things, in theory, it's come up, range along, and tries to break out, doesn't it? Breaks out at that point up there. So it's just a simple continuation of the trend, apparently. But we shall see. There's lots of clicking there. Sorry. Rolls Royce. Looking onwards and upwards, hopefully. So where is it now? It's touched bottom. Come up nicely in the last week, hasn't it? Looking at a nice 26%. There's still plenty of opportunity to get up to the 618 up there. Still that's fantastic buying from those low ranges. long may continue to range for a bit and have some plenty of opportunity, scope of opportunity.